Hi everybody, this is Lewis Hall from Robotics Ed Sci 6018. This is my final project entitled the Robotlab Box. If you open up the little Robotlab box, there is a handy dandy 32 gigabyte thumb drive in which I keep all of the related curriculum for this final on. So that would be the 5 projects that you will see here in the video. The first right here is the bookmark, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the conductive thread and being able to integrate art into robotics, which I think would interest a lot of different students, that there are a lot of options that are based on your imagination. The second is my Cricut drawing car, which uses a Super Cricut microcontroller. Students learn about servos, they learn about polarity, they learn about coding using Cricut's logo interface, and you can be really very creative with using pretty simple coding in that. I had a lot of fun with that, and I actually use it with my students currently. Probably my favorite project that we did was the BristleBot. I thought it was interesting. My son loved it. He's 2.5. It seemed like it was very, very simple. However, you could be creative and make a funny little robot. It was not exactly coding, however, it did teach a pretty cool lesson about circuitry and integrating parts from cell phones and parts from around your house to make something that moves.
Next, we move on to learning how to program JavaScript with Code Academy. I have used this in my curriculum before, and I have to say that it's really very effective. I have a lot of students do independent studies. This learning JavaScript was terrific, albeit hard, but a good challenge. Finally, we come to the Lunar Electric Rover Simulator project. This application for iOS, and I believe that there was also a web app, was not really geared toward high school level, which is where my computer science classes are focused. However, my curriculum that I developed for this, my lesson plan, was based around breaking down an app and looking at the different components and the importance of good planning and what makes an app replayable. In my lesson plan, we looked at the vocabulary related to app design, and I think that although it is pretty simplistic, it could be useful in a beginning class. I believe that for the 5 projects that we worked on, the most effective pedagogical approach would be through project-based learning. The impact of experiential hands-on learning stays with students because they understand ideas on a more personal level. Differentiated instruction is an extremely important aspect of my teaching as well, because I experienced learning disabilities growing up and can empathize with students needing different curriculum based on their needs. DI is what makes an open-ended project exciting for a teacher, because I never know what type of creative ideas will come out of my students. I try to give my students opportunities to have flexibility in their creative muscle in ways that help them learn the best, and when they're stuck in a particular mode, I encourage them to expand their tool set and try something a bit different. Lastly, cooperative learning, particularly some of the strategies by Kagan, has been one of the most important pedagogy tools that I have available to me. I use cooperative learning strategies to create meaningful discussions, moments where inquiry drives creation, and to create a platform for teaching others what students know, thereby solidifying students' own understandings.
all in all, I had a lot of fun with these 3 different builds, and am looking forward to possibly trying to incorporate some of the other students' projects into my own computer science curriculum with my students. Thanks for watching.